Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Norm's Friends. I'm David B., the Readings Guy. 603-404-9338, or you can email me at biffid@yahoo.com, or you can text me 603-404-9338. Still looking for some mediumship practice, so get in touch. Anyway, so welcome. We had a week off. I hope everyone had a nice, joyous Christmas and a nice, happy, festive New Year. Mine was spectacular. Christmas and New Year's. I celebrated the same place, Deerhead Sportsman's Club. It was a lot of fun. Christmas they had a nice roast, they had turkey, they had all the fixings, nice people naturally there. And of course, for New Year's, they had what's called the old folks party, but it was good. It was really packed. A lot of people, old folks, and it was like a potluck, so there was tons and tons of stuff. I made the lasagna and I made the sauce, believe it or not. Meatballs, I made the meatballs, and sweet Italian sausage. I bought the sausage. Anyway, from start to finish, 4 hours from start to when it was all done till I took it out of the oven. And it went quick like that, like a snap. So I hope everyone is settled now, ready for the new year. Sadly, we got the same crap from last year following us this year. No guests today again, but hey, that's all right. Oh, before I forget, I want to congratulate the new mayor of Manchester, how do you say his last name? I don't know. Just something. Rouet, is it Rouet? Jay Rouet, congratulations. I'm sure you're going to do a fantastic job with some law and order, as opposed to the past administration just did the typical, we don't care about the constituents, we're going to do what we want. So, again, welcome aboard. Congratulations. I'm sure you'll do wonders for the city. It could use a couple, let's face it. Anyway, so much for that. Before we get into the inspirational quote and the fun facts, because we had a week off, so again, so there's no guest today. I haven't been reaching out. Work's been busy, and I mean bartending has been busy, all right? Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, bartending down in Salem. There you have it. This week's busy. So, for Christmas Eve, I got out early. Well, they closed early that day. Instead of 8, they closed at 6. For New Year's Eve, I got out of there at 7, even though, closing hour is at 8. But there really weren't much people there after the game, so, which was fine with me because I like to get off the road before all the drunks hit the road. So that was good, but I couldn't believe there were a few people asking me, would I stay open late? It's like, well, at first I said it depends if there's people here, and then I says, and it depends until what time. Are you ready? They wanted me to stay there until after midnight. I says, I don't think so. Imagine it's like they're in there at 7 and they think they're going to stay all the way till after midnight. I don't get it. You can't serve inebriated. You can't serve intoxicated people. Never mind inebriated people, which we have down there. I need a sip of water. So, there's no really big news. It's just a repetition of what's been going on. But we can get to some of them. Oh, I should take my trusty phone out just in case. I may want to just read some headlines. We can comment on the headlines. No calls naturally till I finish my inspirational quote and the fun facts. Today I have my trusty quartz crystal ball. I left the psychic oracle cards in my man bag for now. Maybe I'll take them out. We'll see what happens. It's kind of, well, it's not all that busy today, but I'll make a prediction right now. Keep an eye on the Red Sox this year because I think that we're going to hear a lot about them this year in a good sense. So we'll just see what happens. But that's what I'm feeling right now. So keep that in mind. Let's see. And I'll even expand on it. They're gonna be kicking butt this coming season. You'll see. Big change. All right, so what else is coming up? Oh, finally, I don't know about anybody else out there. No snow on the ground. David's a happy boy. Although we are getting a storm from Saturday night into Sunday, or is it Sunday into Monday? I don't really pay attention to that stuff because I'm not looking forward to it, so it doesn't really sink in, you know what I mean? But I know it's one of those days. But anyway, I was on AccuWeather this morning out my iPad, and it said 1 to 3 inches. I was working today before I get here. I work a short shift, 11:30 to 3, which is, I could nap because it's really not busy. I don't know why they open at noon. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just thought you might like to know. Anyway, I heard a couple of guys in there saying more. Who's saying 3 to 5? Who's saying 3 to 8? It's like, wait a minute. I read 1 to 3 this morning, so I'm going to stick with that because to me that 1 to 3 is doable. I mean, especially like an inch. That's only that much, right? Plus, my car is not the greatest in that rain, sleet, or snow. It's fishtails real easy. So, and I have to go very slow. So that doesn't matter to me. Oh, and before I forget, questions, comments, any subject you want to talk about, any subject. 603-640-3091. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today? Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today? All right. Call back later. You're calling.
I'm fine.
Hey, what's going on?
Don't hang up.
I was just ready to because no one was responding. How are you?
Well, I was watching you talk about actually nothing.
What do you mean? Actually nothing.
You were babbling on.
Naturally.
The only good thing the only good thing that happened was we got a new mayor in the city.
Right, I congratulated him. See, I talked about that. How do you say his name? Rouet? Rouet, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. He's a Republican.
Well, what's the matter with that? He cares about his constituents.
Nothing at all.
I know.
We'll see what happens in the next few months.
Right, so
how was your Christmas? Was it good?
Yeah, my Christmas was wonderful. I spent it up at the Deerhead Sportsman's Club. So of course, I went to Mass in the morning, but after that, I went to the Deerhead. It was nice. It was a lot of fun. They had a nice roast there. They had a nice roast, what they had, the appetizers and vegetables and stuff to go with it, and they had dessert, and it was kind of nice. There were, I don't know how many people were there, 30, 40, maybe.
Yeah, it's a nice place. I've been up there a couple of times.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a nice group, nice friendly people, nice and, easy to get along with, no drama, which I like, It's nice there and stuff.
know,
And
a couple of weeks ago, you said the initials AF.
okay, yeah.
That's my sister-in-law. She lives down in Pelham.
See that? Did you hear from her?
No, my
Oh.
wife talks to her quite a bit.
Aha.
I'm
Well,
not one to talk to. I got my other relatives I talk to.
uh-huh. Yeah. But see, so that's good. I like the feedback. Thanks for the feedback. So let me ask you now. Let me ask you a question now. If you were face to face with the mayor and he said, "What would you like to see me work on in the city?" What would you suggest?
Lower the taxes for the veterans and the senior citizens.
That's
Then
it?
go after the homeless.
And that's it? Lower taxes. But sadly, you can't with the rate of inflation. That's the sad part. Right?
How about the homeless?
Well, yeah, what about them? Throw them out of town? I agree.
Not them. Ask them if they will need help. They need help, and if they say yes, do what you can. If they don't reply, then say, okay, we're going to put you on a shuttle bus and take you to New York City.
There you
The mayor out there likes to help people.
That's right. That's right. Well, even though I heard the goon of a mayor in Boston there, Wu, who I met several times when I used to do the court stenography, she is a whack job.
Yeah.
She is a whack job. And are you ready now? Did you see it? She told it. I read it online, so it must be true. She's inviting the governor of Texas to send her illegals. Isn't that nice? Massachusetts.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Yeah.
know. Massachusetts doesn't have enough room for what's already there, but she's over there, send more. She'll probably have them shut down the subway and fill up the subway cars with them then so they can sleep on the subway cars.
Well, they can ship them out to Martha's Vineyard.
But they tried that. They got rid of them in an hour. I mean, it wasn't. They didn't even get to step out of the airport, and they were gone. It was unbelievable. So what else?
I was reading on with the crystal ball today.
How's what? Well, didn't you hear me? I said it. The Red Sox. Pay attention to the Red Sox this year. I think they're gonna be kicking butt this season. This upcoming season.
Well, how about the Red Sox? Now, the Red Sox, the Patriots, are they going to win Sunday?
No, they're not. I hate to tell you, but they're not winning. Why? You got money on them?
No, I don't bet. I don't gamble.
I do, but like I bought a Megabucks ticket for tonight, $2 because it's over 10 million. So I did buy that's like my gambling.
Yeah, Powerball's 20 million.
I know it was 800 and what was it? 810. I did have a ticket, one ticket again. I bought one ticket. I didn't win. Right, I did. That's all I bought. One ticket.
That's all you need.
Right. Right. Get this. So I know someone, and that's what they would do. They would buy one ticket, and they won. They won a nice jackpot on the lottery, buying one ticket. Imagine.
Well, yeah, somebody in Massachusetts, down one of the legions,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
they won the mass lottery. He won $1 million.
Nice. When was
And
this?
they interviewed him at the last week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with the Powerball?
They interviewed him at the club and everything, and he said, everybody was standing around. He says he's going to he's going to buy a ticket for all of them, $1 a piece.
There you go. What a sport. You never know, though.
Right.
You never know.
But the guy out in Michigan got that $820 million.
Right. But I heard this now. I heard somebody talking this morning. You know, I overheard it. I wasn't in the conversation, but what was this? Ryan Seacrest? He's the one who drew the numbers, and supposedly the person who won was right there. And if that's the case, tell me that wasn't in the bag.
Why would Ryan Seacrest be pulling them?
I don't know, because
That's
it
done
was.
by the state.
Well, that's what I thought too. It's done by the lottery commissioner, who have, you know, the people in charge of Powerball. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
But yeah, because
He has nothing to do with it.
that's what I thought. But I could have sworn I heard him saying he drew the numbers and the person with the winning ticket was there.
No.
I know. That's what I thought.
He was in New York.
Oh, that's right. Plus, it was Monday night anyway. He does the New Year's Eve thing. So, yeah, they didn't know what they were talking about. There you have it. Imagine. I know.
Hip hop and garbage music they have.
I don't like it either. You know, if you can tap your foot to it, I don't mind. But you can't tap your foot to that stuff. You can't even tap your foot to it. It's all over the place. It's negative. It's violent. I mean, some of the lyrics are just incredible. You know, oh, come on, baby, bring over the booty. I mean, come on. Yeah, really. You know, and I'm being kind.
Prediction: the Red Sox are going to do better. They got a new kid playing second base. They got rid of what they didn't get rid of. They traded Seals.
Yeah,
right?
so they got rid of them, yeah. You'll see. I'm telling you, they're going to be not only the talk of the town, they're going to be the talk of ESPN and every other sports announcer this year. Coming up.
Okay.
Coming up, finally. Yep.
I thought I'd get my 2 cents in early, and I'll go sit in the living room and watch you converse with your other guests that are going to call.
Right. Well, I have to do before they call. Now I haven't even done my inspirational quote or the fun facts yet. Imagine. So those are
What's the quote? Hurry up.
Well, let's hang up and I can go through the quote and the fun facts. You're gonna love the fun facts.
Oh.
I'm not saying what they are, but
Okay.
you're gonna love the fun facts. All right.
All right.
Thanks.
See, all right. I'll call you back in April when the snow's all gone.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you then. Enjoy the winter then. All right. Thanks for calling.
I'm going to go hibernate.
All right. Talk to you. Thanks. Bye.
All right, babe.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye. All right, there you go. Mr. Whoopi, first caller of the new year. Unbelievable. All right, so look at this, 5:22, and I haven't even done my inspirational quote yet. So what do you say we get to it? Here's the inspirational quote. You do not write your life with words. You write it with actions. What you think is not important. It is only important what you do. Think about that. So, in other words, extend being courteous and share warmth with people and love and do good as opposed to, you know, what's going on in the Middle East with the hate and the Satan worshiping and the rape and the torture and the murder and the annihilation. But so much for that because we're not there, right? I'll read it again. You do not write your life with words. You write it with actions. What you think is not important. It is only important what you do. Just like they say, actions speak louder than words. True, true, true. All right. None other than, I never heard of this guy before, Patrick Ness, and it's A Monster Calls, and it might be a book he wrote. I don't know. There you have it. And before I get to the interesting fun facts, it's sort of related, but not, could be related, but not. Well, the season is. Anyway, when I was talking earlier about the snowstorm, right? Every year, what's the tool? Somebody just told me this today. They told me to mention it, and I remembered to mention it, so I'm gonna. Bob, thanks. Anyway, the two worst snowstorms to drive in. The first one of the year, because everybody forgot how to drive in snow from last year. And the last snowstorm of the year, because everybody thinks that they know how to drive in a snowstorm. So, there you have it. All right, now, hope everyone's ready. Relax, and Mr. Whoopi, he's going to sink back in his favorite chair and relax. I hope everyone else is. I need a sip of water, excuse me. All right, so today, the interesting fun facts are about this time of year, winter, think winter, ice. All right? Ice can be found on other planets. Scientists, believe the science, except when it comes to gender and climate change. Scientists have discovered frozen water on other celestial bodies like Mars, Jupiter's moon Europa, and even on a comet. See, this is the scientists that's going on about climate change. Get this, believe them. They've even had rain on a comet. Have they been on a comet and checked? I don't think so. Just goes to show you how gullible people are. Oh, they said it, so it must be true. All right. That was interesting fun fact number one. Now, let's move on. This one is, well, I kind of like this one because I never connected the dots like this, and I'll bet you nobody out there has either. On Facebook, out here on Channel 8, wherever you might see it, I bet you no one's ever made this connection, because I never have. Ice is technically a mineral. Who would have thought? Get this. That's right. Ice is considered a mineral because it is a natural occurring solid substance with a specific chemical composition, molecular structure, and crystalline form. Don't a mineral, just like this. Imagine. I thought that was rather interesting. Interesting fun fact number 3. Ice can exist at temperatures above freezing points. Under high pressure, ice can remain solid at temperatures above the normal freezing point of water. This is known as supercooled or superchilled ice. Why would they call it supercooled or superchilled if it's above freezing? Must be scientists. All right. Interesting fun fact number 4. This is interesting. It was interesting to me, and I'll bet you it's going to be interesting to a lot of people out there. Get it? Listening is, as Judge Judy would say, icebergs are made up of fresh water. Never occurred to me. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
Dave, I know you were talking, but I figured I'd get you early. It's Gina from Medford.
All right. Seeing as you're from Medford, there's an exception to every rule. How are you, Gina? Happy New Year.
Well, since I have 15 past, so I said, oh, it's 5:30.
Right. I was babbling, as Mr. Whoopi said. I was babbling. Oh, by the way, Mr. Whoopi, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mr. Whoopi.
There you are. So I didn't get to this stuff till like 6 minutes, 5:21 or 5:22. There you have.
Oh, okay.
Right. So how's Miss Gina from Medford today?
I went back to school today.
How was that?
People are good. There's a big break of COVID. or flu or RSV. They don't really know what it is. So
What?
can't go with them.
Of what? You're drifting in and
A
out.
lot of people have it.
Have what?
I don't know. I don't know if it's COVID. I don't know if it's a cold. I don't know if it's the flu.
Well,
But according to them, it's COVID.
yeah, but it's all mild because I know I've talked to people that tested positive for COVID, and it's sniffles for 3 or 4 days. So
Yeah, I don't know anybody. I know 2 people that had it, but they said, "Oh no, 7 people had it." But I didn't see 7 people. I only saw 2 people.
but
That's what they.
but you know what the story is. It's an election year now, so naturally,
Oh, so that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know.
And now they're saying,
Don't get me
yeah.
going on that, but everybody says, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist." No, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Theorist? Oh, yeah.
You know.
Everybody says.
Oh,
Yeah.
conspiracy. Listen to you. No, it's fact though, right? That's what it is.
Oh, if something has to be conjured during an election year, they conjured more stuff than anything today even imagined.
Right.
Yeah. No, they do. And you know what bothers me about this whole thing?
What?
That this is America. We're supposed to be good to each other, but the government even ain't good to you.
Well, it is. It's a sad state, and I keep saying that the reason it's where it is, it's they're there for us, but people couldn't. Excuse me, Americans couldn't care less. And let's face it, these illegals, they're illiterate, they're dumb, they're non-educated people, right? So those are the people they want. They don't know their rights, and I keep saying, remember when the price of gas was like $4.50, $4.60 a gallon, right? What was everybody doing? Everyone starts calling their elected officials, and what happens? The price of gas comes down because it's affecting them directly, personally. But like what's going on now, because there's no illegals breaking the windows on their houses or slashing their tires, they couldn't care less. If everybody called their elected officials about do something at the southern border the way they did about do something about the price of gas, you'd see action quick. You'd see action overnight.
Well, let me tell you something. I went into the Macy's the other day, and I'll tell you, I asked a person there, and I said, "Excuse me, where is the men's department for clothes?" Department, just to buy clothes. And he didn't speak, and he pointed like the Grim Reaper.
Wow.
He pointed to one side of the building. And I went over there, and there was no men's clothing. It was all women's underwear. So I did not take it lightly. I ran back, and I looked at him in the eye, and I said, "I know you work here, and I know they hired you, but don't you ever, ever give somebody the wrong direction. That's unfair." I said, "If you don't know the language, then at least learn the signs." That's what I had to do when I came into this country.
Right.
I had to learn
Yep.
the signs. That's how kids learn. The M is for McDonald's. The DD is for Dunkin'. Start learning M, men. W, women. You idiot. And the lady next to me looked at me like as if she was appalled, and I said, "Don't be appalled."
Really?
That was it, and I walked away. Yes.
But
Yes, because
Go ahead.
he made me walk to the end of the store, and I have 17 pins in my foot.
Wow.
And I thought that was unfair. Granted, he didn't know that, but he saw me hopping. And he pointed like the Grim Reaper does in Scrooge, in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really I lost my cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
but
lost it.
I don't blame you because, I don't know Spanish, but I know, what is it? Hombre is men, right? Man.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you want to learn English, M is for men, W is for women. That's all you need. So far. You don't point me to underwear. That's you.
Right.
That's a you. That I really, really, really saw, like, I don't know what I saw, but I saw the burning bush.
You saw red is what you saw.
I saw red. I saw red. I couldn't contain myself.
I don't blame you.
I was so mad. I was so mad that he was even on the floor with the Macy's tag on.
Wow.
I was pissed.
Was
I mean,
it?
he should have been. Look, until he went to the language, yeah, fold the clothes, sweep the floor, go ahead. That's what we all did. It's not demeaning work. We all did it. It's not beneath us. It is not.
Right, but I still think somebody like that. I think they're playing dumb on purpose. Who's gonna hire some? Come on, I don't care,
Yeah,
Macy's or who. Who's gonna?
That happened to me too.
How can you?
That happened to me too.
How can they hire someone who doesn't understand English? It doesn't happen.
Well, this guy totally didn't, but I don't think he was there to be on the floor. I think he was just there to fold the clothes.
Oh, okay.
But then you should be an associate that points to the other direction and say, ask him, But I just went to Walmart and I just said to the girl, you rang in two chocolates. I only had one. And she goes, oh, yeah, oh, like she didn't understand. So she calls the girl next to her and she goes, oh, ayudo, por favor, ayudo. I said, okay, but I don't see any. So, ayudo, por favor. So she calls the lady.
Yeah.
The lady comes and she goes, oh, yeah, you didn't. So 3 minutes later, I paid. She voided it. I paid for the other two chocolates. And she says, well, thank you and have a good night.
Right.
In English.
Yeah. What's the matter?
But I got really mad because the whole time she was carrying on this conversation with the other cashier in Spanish, which was fine.
Yeah.
But that's how she made the mistake. She wasn't paying attention.
Right, exactly. They do it. They threw it.
And
Well,
it
at least
happened to be a lot of money.
It what?
The item that I was purchasing was $13.88, so she put in that twice.
Wow, I'd have been screaming too. You can bet. You can bet. Yeah, you can bet your bleeper on that. I just got to take a quick aside because I was talking about the Red Sox earlier. And watch, everybody's going to laugh. They're going to have some good pitching this year. They have that. You'll see. Their pitching's going to be improved.
I think it will be. One of my students said to me that they feel that it's going to be a good pitching too today.
Yeah, I've seen it in here. It keeps jumping out at me about the Red Sox in the crystal ball. That's the only reason I said it. So listen, how was it to go back to school?
Not good. I didn't feel too good. I was too tired. But the reason being is because it's not good to have that vacation. It's long, and it's too much of a break, and you don't want to go back.
Right. Well, that's the beauty of vacation, right? Isn't that all? What do you do during the summer, though?
The kids back in.
Yeah, but what do you do during the summer when it's like 8 weeks?
8 weeks is easier to tolerate because you're well rested. You could go to the beach, vacation, barbecue. You're out. You're going. This vacation is more. It's cold. You're in. You're resting. You're sleeping. You're hibernating. You're eating. This is a little bit different. However, when you bring the kids back, you cannot do work because their brains don't work. So what I had to do was stop with small stuff like puzzles. I had to do a puzzle. I had to refresh their memory, like we're doing the Miracle Worker, so I had to show the movie before I finished reading the book. I had to do stuff like that.
Wow, I would have just brought an air horn. That would have woken them right up quick.
Oh, it doesn't even wake up the dead. No, this kid today took a test. If you want to laugh, this kid took a test, and I said to him, if you keep sleeping, you're going to have to take that test standing up. He stands up.
Yeah.
He goes, I'll take the test standing up, and he falls asleep standing up.
Wow.
With his head, and his head is hanging off one side. I'm like, I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
Wow.
Truly,
that is something. What, was he on heroin?
No, and I did say to him, one more sleep, and you have to go to the nurse. She'll have to give you a drug test. And they get scared.
Yeah.
They get scared of that. They're like, oh, no, you're not drug tested. You know what I mean? They
right, hey, Gina, who's got I'm just seeing these letters in here, so I'll just tell you them. RME. RME. Yeah.
E or V?
E, like Edward. RME.
RME. Well, I have Rich, I have Mike, I have Pastor. There's so many things that I have.
Wow. Well, that's in there. I see that. I'm asking you because I'm talking to you. RME.
Yeah.
Loud and clear. Loud
All
and
right,
clear.
I'm going to go upstairs and think about that. I'm outside.
Oh, all right. Aren't you chilly?
I'm a little chilly, but I had just come in with the car and I didn't want to not call you. So I said, let me sit in the car and call him.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it. Listen, I only got like 20 minutes left and I still have
All right, I got to go. I know you got to
part of my list. But anyway, again, Happy New Year. Thanks for calling. Gina from Medford.
Thank you.
How can you go wrong?
Bye, Dave.
Special. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. From Medford. What can I tell you? I grew up there, so, let's face it, I'm biased. All right, so shall we get back to the list? It's a good thing I marked it off. I was on interesting fun fact number 4, which to me, what I never realized this either. Icebergs are made up of fresh water, while Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends.
Hi, it's doing Dave. This is the Energy Lady.
Energy Lady. Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year to you, too. Did you have a nice New Year?
I had a fantastic New Year. I went to the Deerhead Sportsman's Club. They had an old folks party.
Oh, wow.
So it was good, and I'm old, so I fit in.
Oh, you're not that old.
I know, but it was a
And
lot
I'm
of...
an antique.
There you go. What's going on? How was your Christmas and how was your New Year?
Excellent. Everything was beautiful.
Very good.
My New Year starting off wonderful.
All right, look at that. And mine, spectacular, actually. So far, so good, spectacular. It's starting off on a real high note. I'm pretty sure, I'm feeling like I'm going to stay on that high note.
Well, I bet you will. You're flying high right now.
I am flying high right now. That's right. I know.
I see those wings on your shoulders.
There you go. Speaking of wings now, so I don't know if you're having a little squabble with someone. Not even squabble, but sort of you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there's friction, but it's just something. It's just an issue that you're sort of disagreeing with someone on. All right, you don't see eye to eye. Like I said, it doesn't mean you're sort of like at each other or anything like that. Very casual. However, and I do see a big victory for you in that sense, whatever it may be, just so you know. And
Is it supposed to be good or bad?
well, it's for you. It's victory for you. So any victory for, when it involves you is good, right? It's victory. That's a positive. So take it
Wonderful.
right. Take it as a positive. Let me see if
I always do.
Right, that's right. So that's coming, and that's really going to be, boom, it's like, whoa, that's going to be pretty good. Let's see. Well, it sort of went to sleep for some reason. It was really heavy on the Red Sox for a long time. All right, I got the letters, all right, C-Y. C-Y. What happened? I don't know. C-Y this is going on or C-Y that's going on. Who knows? But I see C-Y. There you go. And who's...
C-Y?
Yeah.
I know the C, but I'll have to think about the Y.
All right.
Y could be yes.
That could be. Or it could be yet. And also, I'm also seeing someone who's around you with the full beard there. Who's got a full beard? I'm seeing somebody around you with a full beard. Nice head of hair. Anyway, just to let you know.
Well, maybe that person's going to come my way.
Well, I would imagine they are. Probably someone that you'll be getting in touch with real soon. And let me just see. All right, loud and clear. 7-8. The number 7-8. Loud and clear. So I don't know. I'm gonna say it's maybe the year somebody was born. I don't know, but it's.
Well, that's my age.
Oh, is it? Well, there you have it. Loud and clear.
Yep.
Imagine.
Yep.
What
Well,
month?
I know someone's having a baby in that month.
In what month?
In July.
Is that when your birthday is?
No,
Oh.
I'm not having a baby.
No, I know, but
I
I'm.
said somebody's having a baby in July.
Oh, really?
That's the 7th.
That's right. It is the 7th.
Maybe it's going to be the 8th of July.
It just might be, or maybe it's going to weigh 8 pounds.
Yeah, it could be.
Wow. That really, well, you'll have to make a mental note and then let us know come July what the story
But
is.
that's
with
my
it.
age, too, 7'8".
Wow. Imagine.
78.
Wow. And then, all right, see if these numbers mean anything. 9 and 3.
9 and 3.
Yeah. So,
Well, my
92.
brother's birthday would have been the 9th, and my father's birthday would have been the 3rd.
all right. So there you have. We have that
But
solved.
they're not living no more.
Well, anyway, see, they made you think of them. They're still with you.
Yep.
So they made you think
Yep.
of them. See that? Amazing. So,
They're always with me.
right. So, Energy Lady now, I know you're a Manchester girl. So now if you were face to face with the mayor and he asked you, what would you like to, what would you like me to work on, to improve in the city, or what would you like to see me attempt to do in the city, or for the city? What would you mention to him?
Well, I'd like to see if they could clean some of the crime up,
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, yeah,
and plus the people that are homeless, the ones that really, can't have a home, and they lost their home or something happened, I would like to see them find their way. Because there is some people that don't ask to be homeless.
Well, that's true. I don't think any of them really ask to be homeless directly, although they do indirectly. Once they start injecting drugs, I don't see. It
No,
just
but
blows
some of
me
them
away.
don't. I'm talking about the ones that don't do the drugs, that fortunately lose their home because they can't afford the rent.
Right,
And I wish the rents would go lower.
Exactly. I've seen them. Have you seen the ads on TV? It talks about a couple of them. There's a lady. She's not on drugs. She lost her home. She lost her job. She couldn't pay the rent. She got evicted. Homeless.
And there was a man the same way, and they're saying this, the rents are going to go down, but they go up higher, so I wish the mayor could do something about that.
Right. Yeah. He may be able
But
to.
then again, he cannot do the world.
Exactly. Right. See, at least, that's the thing. You realize it. Some people, oh, blah, 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 they're going to want this, 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 and this. I agree. But,
Of course, they're going to put a lot in that poor guy's plate, and that poor guy can only do so much.
right. But, I know someone.
You have to give him a chance. He's new.
He's brand new. When did he get sworn in? Yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I'm saying. So you have to give people a chance. One
Right.
day at a time, one step at a time.
Exactly. Exactly. Speaking of one step at a time, who's the high heel lady?
High heel.
Yeah.
Maybe a dancer.
These are like, real high heels, not pumps, high heels.
You're talking about stilettos.
Yeah. I didn't want to say stilettos, but yeah.
Only a dancer.
You think so? I've seen women walk in those at functions
I
and
haven't
stuff.
seen that for a while, only on commercials.
Get out. Really? And also, what's with okay, also, here's the numbers 5 and 3.
5 and
5 and 3. Yep.
Well, I don't know.
Well, maybe it'll come to you, but I'm seeing that also. But so there you have it.
Well,
Yeah.
that sounds nice.
Yeah, 5'3". That's that's the year I was born, but it's got nothing to do with me, right? So what you
53 he was born.
I was.
Not,
Yeah, I
not
was.
35.
No, come on. That would make me what? 70? No, that would make me, come on. 80, 80, wait, what?
If you were
35?
born in 35, it would make
That
you
would-
88.
No, 89. Because it's 24 now. Imagine. Oh, yeah, well, Mark.
Well, it depends when your birthday is.
That's right. So it would make me 88. I'm not 88. Yes.
I know you're not. You're 53,
Yeah.
not 35.
Right, exactly.
You're born in 53, not 35.
That's right. Exactly. What's with the spiders, by the way? What's with the spiders? Who's got spiders?
Spiders?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, look around. You'll see spiders.
That's a motorcycle.
No, you'll see spiders in your house.
Oh, everybody has those.
Right, I know, but you're going to be seeing some.
Yes, and they're good luck. So you pick them up and put them outside.
That's right. I never kill them either. I take the only thing I would squash is a cockroach. Because if it's one cockroach, I don't know if you know this, but a pregnant female cockroach, right? I don't know how many eggs they lay, but from one female in 1 year, 70,000 cockroaches. Did you know that?
I never seen them for years and years. Only
Me-
palmettos in Florida.
Oh, right. I haven't seen them in years and years and years and years either. And I remember when I lived in Lowell, of course, in the mill buildings, they're all brick, lots of spiders, so you never saw any bugs because
Yeah.
the spiders got everything,
Yeah.
which was kind of nice. So,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
The
Anyway,
most important is your bumblebees.
that's right. That's what they say. But anyway, Energy Lady, again, Happy New Year. I still got interesting fun facts to get through because I just only started my list. And look, I only have 10
I'm having
minutes
fun
left.
facts with you.
I know. So am I. We'll have to continue another time, but...
All righty, I'll let you go so you can get to your fun facts.
All right, thanks for
God
calling.
bless and have a wonderful day and stay happy, healthy, and strong.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
You do likewise. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's see if I can finish the fun facts today. We were on fun fact number 4. Icebergs are made up of fresh water. While icebergs are massive chunks of ice floating in the ocean, they are made up of fresh water. Who would have thought? This is because salt water freezes at a lower temperature than fresh water. Well, I mean, I knew that, but moving water freezes at a lower temperature than stagnant water. All right, interesting fun fact number 5. I think I could finish these. Ice can produce unique sound effects. When ice is placed under extreme pressure, it can produce unusual sounds like squeaking, cracking, or even booming, whatever that is. This phenomenon, known as icequake, can be heard in polar regions, but did this ever happen? I'm sure this must have happened to people out there, right? I haven't done it in a while because, when you're a kid, you're foolish. We'd walk on the thin ice and you could hear a crackling, but you could hear the crack travel like all across the pond. I remember that was kind of cool. All right, fun fact number 6. In certain weather conditions, ice can form delicate flower-like structures known as frost flowers. These intricate ice formations are a fascinating sight to behold. I don't think I've ever seen them. And I've never even heard of frost flowers before either. Oh, well. All right. Interesting fun fact number 7. At certain temperatures and pressures, ice can actually be denser than liquid water. This is why ice cubes float in beverages, as the solid ice takes up more space than an equal volume of liquid water. Well, isn't that less dense? I don't get it. I'm confused on that. It might be me, my age. All right. Interesting fun fact number 8. This is pretty cool. Around 10% of the world's land surface and approximately 7% of its oceans are covered by ice. Say the climate scientists, what happened to global warming? Antarctica and the Arctic are, unsurprisingly, the places with the most ice. But they are not just polar opposites geographically. Antarctica is a large continent surrounded by ocean, whereas the Arctic is a large ocean surrounded by continents. In Antarctica, this is unfathomable, sort of. In Antarctica, over 10 million square kilometers of ice freezes in winter and melts in the summer. All right, so it doesn't say there's anything different with the climate there, right? In the Arctic, the sea ice often survives the summer and becomes a few years old before melting. All right, so there you have it. So when they're telling you about icebergs melting, they're lying to you. People, wake up, dummies. Don't. All right, and finally, there's only 9 today. A good thing because we're running out of time. Interesting fun fact number 9. Climate scientists, again, believe the science except when it comes to gender, because it's not male and female. There's everything in between, XRO, both, they, it, and whatever, tree. All right, interesting fun fact number 9. Climate scientists are using the deep ice sheets on Antarctica and Greenland to help them understand the climate in the past. Get this. By drilling deep down, they can reach ice that fell as snow hundreds, thousands, and millions of years ago. So where's global warming? Ice has been here for millions of years now. Wake up, dummies. And by analyzing that ice, scientists can learn what the climate was like then and how it has changed. So there you have it. We don't have a lot of time left. However, I do want to thank everybody for joining me. Welcome. Again, hope you had a wonderful New Year. I didn't really get around to a lot, but that's all right. I hope you enjoyed it. Oops, I don't want to break that. Remember what I said about the Red Sox. Let's, someone hopefully out there will keep track. Let me know if I'm spot on or spotty or not on at all. All right, and if anybody wants to talk about a specific subject or talk about a certain issue, by all means, I'll remind you, David B., the Readings Guy, 603-404-9338. You can text me, call me. They both work. I understand both. I know how to read. English, though, please. Maybe some French, but I can't read Spanish. Well, I can read it, but I don't have a clue what that is. Anyway, I only have a couple of minutes left, so let's, again, everybody be safe this weekend. It's going to be the first snowstorm. Hopefully, it's going to be this much. All right, and always, again, even in the new year, more so than ever, 2 things, please, always in your head. You can't be dumb if you want to be free. Most importantly, you are a winner.